Saladin, whose full name was Yusuf ibn Ayyub ibn Shadi, was born in 1137 AD in Tikrit Castle in Iraq. He grew up in a Kurdish family with a military background, and his leadership talents emerged from a young age. He moved with his family to the city of Mosul, where his father served in the court of Prince Imad al-Din Zengi, and then to Aleppo, where he joined the army of Nur al-Din Zengi, son of Imad al-Din. Saladin demonstrated great military and administrative skills, which caught the attention of Nur ad-Din Zengi, who appointed him as a military commander under his command. Saladin was sent to Egypt to help the Fatimid Caliph repel the Crusader attacks and secure the country. After the death of the Fatimid Caliph, Saladin became vizier in Egypt and began to unify the country under his authority. After the death of Nur ad-Din Zengi in 1174 AD, Saladin was able to unify Egypt and Syria under his rule, and declared himself Sultan. His rule was based on justice and Islamic law, which earned him the support of the people he ruled. In 1187 AD, Saladin fought one of his most important battles against the Crusaders in the Battle of Hattin. He used clever military tactics to lure the Crusader army into a dry area and deprive them of water. He led his army with strength and enthusiasm, achieving a decisive victory that led to the destruction of the Crusader army and the capture of their leaders. After the victory at Hattin, Saladin continued to liberate cities and castles that were under Crusader control. He was able to retake Acre, Jaffa, Ashkelon, Tiberias, and other strategic cities along the eastern coast of the Mediterranean. Thanks to his distinguished military strategy, he was able to gradually undermine the power of the Crusaders. In early September of 1187, with a sense of purpose that emanated from both strategy and faith, Saladin, the Sultan of Egypt and Syria, began his march towards Jerusalem. Having already secured decisive victories at the Battle of Hattin, his resolve to reclaim the Holy City from the Crusaders was unwavering. On September 20, Saladin's forces encircled Jerusalem, initiating a 12-day siege that would forever be etched in the annals of history. As the dawn broke on October 2, 1187, Saladin's banners fluttered over the city's ancient walls. The streets buzzed with trepidation and hope, as the people awaited their fate under the conqueror's rule. True to his reputation for chivalry, Saladin treated the inhabitants with a magnanimity that was rare in the chronicles of warfare. Crusaders who could pay a ransom were allowed to leave the city with their lives. Many who could not were generously escorted to safety. Christians and Jews residing in Jerusalem faced no wrath but were instead assured of their safety, free to continue their lives and practices under his protection. Such acts of benevolence earned Saladin universal respect, even among his adversaries. Yet, the liberation of Jerusalem was not merely a military accomplishment. It was a profound statement of Saladin's vision for Islamic unity and religious tolerance. Unlike the bloodshed and desecration that marked the Crusaders' capture of the city 88 years earlier, Saladin's entry was characterized by compassion and order. His enlightened actions set a precedent in the treatment of conquered peoples that resonated through the ages. Tragically, Saladin's journey ended on March 4, 1193, when he passed away in Damascus. Though he left behind an empire, it was his legacy that stood tallest, one of unyielding courage, profound wisdom, and exemplary leadership. His death marked the end of an era, but his influence continued to shape the region and Islamic history. A figure revered not only for his military acumen but also for his honor and strategic brilliance, Saladin remains a towering legend, a paragon of leadership whose tale continues to inspire generations.